Join me as I dive into the world of Ouija boards and try to summon something from the other side. Let's see if I can handle the nightmares that come with it. Ouija boards have been a staple of spooky sleepovers and horror movie tropes for decades. But beyond the cliches, there's a rich history of supernatural encounters and unexplained events that have led to their notorious reputation. When it comes to Ouija boards, the central issue is that they can lead to unexpected and downright frightening experiences. People have reported everything from strange noises and movements to full-on possessions and terrifying visions. But what's really going on here? Are we simply playing with forces beyond our control? Or is there something more sinister at play? The truth is, we just don't know what we're dealing with when we sit down to use a Ouija board. We're essentially opening a doorway to the unknown, and that unknown can be incredibly dangerous. Think about it. If you're inviting spirits into your home, you have no idea what kind of energy you're dealing with. It could be benign, or it could be malevolent. And once you've let that energy in, it can be almost impossible to get rid of it. But it's not just the unknown that's the problem. It's the fact that we're often using these boards without any real understanding of what we're doing. We're messing with forces that we don't comprehend, and that's a recipe for disaster. One of the most chilling aspects of Ouija boards is the sheer number of users who have reported encountering malevolent spirits or unsettling events while using them. From being physically attacked by unseen forces to being haunted by dark entities, the stories are endless, and they're terrifying. Take the case of a woman who used a Ouija board to contact her deceased grandmother, only to find herself face to face with a malevolent spirit that began tormenting her for months. Or the story of a group of friends who used a board to try and contact the dead, only to awaken a dark presence that followed them home. Then there's the tale of a girl who used a Ouija board alone in her bedroom, only to find herself surrounded by strange noises and movements that seemed to come from nowhere. She reported feeling an intense sense of dread and fear, as if something was watching her from the shadows. But perhaps the most shocking story I've come across is the one about a group of teenagers who used a Ouija board to try and contact the dead. What happened next is nothing short of terrifying. They began to experience strange and terrifying events that seemed to be connected to the board. Doors would slam shut on their own, objects would move around, and they would receive strange messages from an unknown entity. As the events escalated, the group realized that they had unleashed something truly evil, something that was determined to destroy them. They tried